Have you ever asked yourself, what is the meaning of life? Well, stick around because I'm going to tell you the answer. Greetings, session heads. Welcome to another Colorado Sessions adventure. I'm Steve, and today I'll be taking you to Rule105 Brewing in Greeley, Colorado. Now, Greeley is a town that is about an hour north and east of Denver, and if you're familiar with your Colorado geography, you'll know that that puts it in the prairie. It does have some really nice views of the northern section of the Front Range, including Long's Peak in the distance, but it is a prairie town. And it's a cattle town. It's known for its history and heritage in cattle ranching. And it's also known as being the home of the University of Northern Colorado, the Grizzlies. Northern Colorado, among other things, has really strong programs in health services, education, music, performing art, business, things like that. And Greeley is a town that I had never had the opportunity to visit before. So when Rule105 Brewing recently booked me to perform there, I was really excited to get to check out a new place. So I loaded all my music equipment in my car and drove out onto the prairie toward Greeley. Now, the brewery is a little bit west of downtown. It's located in a spot that used to be Broken Plow Brewing, but the current owners, Mike and Christy, have reimagined the place as Rule105 Brewing. So the brewery by the numbers. First number, 105. What is that all about? Why is it called Rule105? Well, it turns out the Urban Dictionary has a bunch of rules, and Rule 105 is beer is the answer. As in, what should we do tonight? Should I have a drink with dinner? Why are those people over there so happy? Beer is the answer. As a craft beer lover, I think it's a great rule. I think it's a good philosophy, and it is the motto of their brewery. The brewery itself is an open, casual space. They've got lots of outdoor seating and indoor seating and a full complement of beers. So whatever the weather, whatever your beer preference, they've got you covered. They also have a kitchen, so if you want to grab a bite to eat while you enjoy a pint, you can get some food there as well. And maybe not most importantly, but certainly very important to me as a musician, they have a nice big stage with built-in sound system, lights, and a fan to keep you cool while you're performing. Live music is in their DNA. It is not an afterthought. And as a musician, that makes me feel very appreciated and welcome there. So when I arrived, I got the opportunity to chat with Mike and Christy a bit. Christy is a molecular biologist, and Mike is a chemist. In fact, I think he chaired the chemistry department at Northern Colorado, and he's written a couple of textbooks on brewing. So yeah, smart cookies. They know what they're doing. Mike told me that he started home brewing to save money originally. He just thought that he could make quality craft beer on his own. And eventually his experience as a brewer and his knowledge as a chemist led him and Christy to own a brewery where now they make beer for all of us. And Christy said they wanted the brewery to be the kind of place that they would want to hang out at. And that's obvious because they're not silent investors. They are passionate and they're all in. In fact, the evening that I was performing there, they were both bartending. So that was really nice to see as well. So the beers. Mike is currently concentrating on brewing very traditional style beers. He's not currently brewing a lot of niche novelty specialty beers. So there was no dandelion-infused coriander caramel porters on the menu, which is fine by me because I was in the mood for an IPA, as I often am, and he had two on tap. So while I was performing, I enjoyed his IPA called Mr. IPA. It's a West Coast style IPA. It's crisp and clean. It did have a more gentle landing than a lot of IPAs I've had, so that was really nice as well. And then later in the evening, as I'm packing up and hanging out with them, I enjoyed his other IPA, which is called Devilish IPA. And that surprisingly has a reddish color and has some maltiness and sweetness to it. And Mike said that's intentional. That was a flavor profile he wanted to explore in an IPA. So, two very different IPAs, both very solid. My favorite was Mr. IPA. In fact, I brought home a 3-pack to share with my friends. So that was my favorite because I like those crisp, clean IPAs. The show, performing there, was fantastic. I had such a great time. Everyone was welcoming and supportive. As we were starting to set up, we had a little bit of trouble with one of the monitors, and a patron named Don, who's also a musician, jumped up and tried to help out with the monitor. And as welcoming as the stage is, nothing makes you feel more at home than when a local musician pitches in to help make your show more successful. So that was really nice as well. The vibe was chill, laid back. Everybody's just talking with their friends and hanging out and enjoying themselves. So I followed suit. I just relaxed and enjoyed myself while I played. And it was a lot of fun. So a wonderful time performing in a terrific brewery. Rule 105, big thumbs up. So if you find yourself in northeastern Colorado, please go to Greeley, check it out. They've got a vibrant craft beer scene. There are several craft brewery options to explore. And while you're there, do not miss Rule 105 Brewing. Tasty food, great atmosphere, quality craft beer, nice folks, and there's a decent chance that you might get to see some live music while you're there. Thank you, Christy, for booking me. Thank you, Mike, for the beers. Thank you both for the hospitality. Thank you, Don, for helping a musician out. I hope to get to repay the favor someday. And thank you to all the fine folks of Greeley who hung out with me while I played some tunes and enjoyed some beer. I felt very welcome in your community, and I am very proud to have your sticker on my guitar case. You can find out more about them at their website, rule105brewing.com. And if you want to follow me on this journey to explore Colorado craft beer through the eyes of a musician, you can find Colorado Sessions on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So follow, share, like, subscribe, comment. I'm really interested in hearing what you think. I promised you guys that I was going to tell you the answer to the meaning of life. So what is the answer to our existence, to the meaning of our existence? What is the answer to the universe and everything? It is beer. Beer is the answer. Rule 105. So I hope to see you guys out there on the road. Maybe we can raise a pint and share a tune together. So here's to Colorado. Drink it all in.